Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. This is review for test 1-1 for Algebra 2K. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a couple random problems from each section on the review sheet to kind of give you guys a little bit of heads up and help if you are absent or just want some extra practice for to study. So the first thing on your test that you need to know is the systems vocabulary. Let's just kind of go over all the different scenarios. So this is section 1. Systems vocabulary. So we have 3 scenarios that I always tell my kids. We have a set of parallel lines. We have a set of perpendicular lines. And then we have where the line is the same line. Just like that. And I just forgot a Y for vocabulary. There we go. Alright, so the first one is these are parallel lines. Now, is there an intersection point? That's what I always ask my kids. Is there a solution? No. So there's no solution. You can write it like this, or you can write it like this. No solution. And this is going to be inconsistent, because there's no solution. And this will neither be independent or dependent because there is no solution. Okay, for the next scenario we have perpendicular lines. So here, if you guys can see, they have one solution right here. So I'm going to write one solution. Because there is a solution, right, we have an answer, this is going to be consistent. That's what that means, that there is an answer, consistent. Independent versus dependent, I always tell my kiddos, how many solutions do we have? One. Independent means like you're by yourself, so it's going to be independent. And then the last thing is if you have the same line, it's just a scalar multiplicity of itself. So same line, you have 2 lines, but they're right on top of each other, they're same line. So same line. So this is multiple solutions or infinite solutions. You can write it like this, or you can write it like this, all real numbers. Now this is going to be consistent because there is an answer. They all share an answer. There's an intersection point. So it's consistent. And then now we just have to figure out, is it independent or dependent? Because there's a whole bunch of solutions, right? They all share multiple points. There's more than one, so this is going to be dependent. So notice that the pair of parallel lines are the only ones that aren't independent or dependent. It's just missing that last piece. Alright, those are all the different vocabulary words, guys, that you need to know for this test.